So Muller, career best for you today, a great way to start the summer. Does that kind of show all the pre-season work bearing fruit straight off?
Yeah, it does, absolutely. We spent a lot of time obviously waiting for this, first game of the season to come, and obviously to build a partnership with firstly Lyndon, and then I think it's easy sometimes to lose wickets in clusters, but for Tom to come in and then Liam and then Joey obviously made up for him to get his first class 100. But yeah, it's obviously nice to put the winter's hard work into practicing the game.
It came at such a crucial time as well, and been reduced to 55 for 4. Does that make the feeling extra sweet?
Yeah, it's extra special, and what I would like to say, I'd like to dedicate this to. We've got a family friends who unfortunately tragically lost their son Riley this time last year. So I'd like to dedicate that 100 to him, because it's obviously not a nice day for his family, but hopefully this shines a bit of light for them.
You had some great partnerships along the way. Let's start with Lyndon. What were the main aims when you two came together at 4 down?
Just to rebuild, really. We know it's a good wicket, but they were obviously on top after taking 4 quick wickets. They've got some good bowlers, and the tails were up, but also inexperienced. So we knew if we stuck in, it was a good wicket. But we could hopefully wrestle the momentum back and put some pressure back on them.
Tom and Liam also helped get us towards Sussex's first innings total. How well did both of them play?
Absolutely. I thought Liam, I think it seems to be his ground at the minute. He bowled beautifully day one, caught one, and then came out today and played with the freedom that we know he can do. Hit the ball really hard, but also took it to the bowlers, not in a reckless way. But I thought he played magnificently well, yeah.
And then with Joey, you shared the largest stand and got us towards that first innings lead. How pleasing to see such young heads back with such maturity.
It's magnificent, and we've prided ourselves on if we're getting a tough position in the game, somebody has to stand up. Luckily today it was me and Joey. But when he came to the crease, I think we were still behind. So to build a massive partnership, and then we just kept counting down in fives. Really, got obviously batting point, and then another batting point, and then we were saying, there was a 100 partnership on, then to get level, and then 150 partnership, and just kept building like that. Just obviously unfortunate that it ended when it did.
And you already talked about Joey's ton. We saw your reaction up on the balcony there. How pleased are you for him?
Made up for the lad. He's worked his socks off. And he's showing real maturity at a young age. To have a 5 for under 100 at 20 years old, the sky's the limit for him.
And coming back in the morning, aiming to get those remaining wickets, what will your message to the team be when we get back here tomorrow morning?
I think more of the same of what we did tonight. I think we built pressure really well. Every bowler, Brett came on for 1 over at the end and he was straight on it. So every bowler needs to be on it tomorrow. And just build pressure for long periods of time, and then hopefully we get a couple of clusters and we get a chance where we can go on and win the game.